from an abandoned storage building behind Wendy's. This is the Poor Taste Podcast with Dustin Sims. Is it comedy, or is he just working some shit out? Stay tuned and find out.
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 33 of the Poor Taste Podcast. It's good to be back. We say that every time because it's always just a little bit of a break. But fuck it, man. I want to start out by saying shout out to Jeremy Toon. He was one of my first, I don't want to say fan because he's more of a friend. He's always just supported me from the beginning. And he passed away last night. His wife messaged me, and that's really sad. Every time I went to Dallas, Texas, he was at every show. He would always send me jokes at night. He wanted to get into comedy, just never had the courage to really get on stage. I think he did it twice, and he was super excited about it. And it's just really sad to hear about him passing. So shout out to him and his family. We hate to hear that. So, now we're going to try to
we're going to try to make you laugh.
Well, we're going to try to pick it up a little bit, but I was tore up about that. It's been a weird fucking couple weeks, man. I had Josh Owens, the Moonshiner. Some of you may know who that is. He had a birthday bash, and it's kind of like a little festival. He had a lot of bands and vendors and food trucks and just a bunch of entertainers come out. And it was supposed to be this big thing, and I got invited to come to it. I was supposed to headline the comedy portion of the show. And I was really excited about it. To me, that was kind of a big deal because I don't really get invited to shit like that. And now I see why. Because I don't want to say it wasn't organized right, because maybe it was, but I feel like comedy should come before music. I feel like people want to laugh, and then they want to get fucked up and listen to music. I don't think people want to listen to 5 hours of music and then laugh. You know what I mean? Because they're fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was structured kind of weird. There was 5 hours of music. It was a Johnny Cash impersonator who was not really, he didn't look like Johnny Cash.
He didn't look like Johnny Cash.
He
didn't really sound like
No, maybe in a couple parts
Yeah.
he kind of sounded like he just sung his songs. You can't be a Johnny Cash impersonator and not look and sound like him. Maybe if you sound identical to him, you don't have to look like him. But you can't kind of sound like him and not look like him at all. Just fucking do your own thing. So it was weird. It was a weird dynamic already. And I'm not really paying attention to the crowd when we get there. So this dude beside the stage is about to go up before me, and he's got a T-shirt on that says, "I'm TikTok famous." Kyle Shute. Shout out to him.
Shute.
Great guy, I'm sure. He was just really drunk. And he told me, he's like, "I don't do stand-up." He's like, "I'm going to do 10 or 15 minutes in front of you, then I'm going to bring you up." And I was like, "What do you do?" And he's like, "I'm just a funny motherfucker." And I'm like, okay. That doesn't really translate well on stage, though. You have to have an act or something, So he goes up, and God bless his heart, he would agree with this. It was atrocious. I think he would agree with that.
It was very bad.
Brought his banner up there with his face on it. I mean, he's talking to the crowd, and he's only supposed to do 10 or 15 minutes, but he's shit-faced. And, people are, literally booing him. A couple people were no. He's like, wow, I would leave immediately. But he wouldn't get off stage, and his brother is, his agent, and his brother's shit-faced, too, which is hilarious. And his brother's standing on the side of the stage while he's up there, and he's like, "What's your name?" And he keeps asking me my name 5 fucking times. The security guard is like, "God damn, I know your name now." And I'm like, "Yeah, cool." Well, this other guy that works there looks at me. He's like, "What are you about to do? You sing or something?" I'm like, "No, I don't sing."
I sing.
And he's like, "What are you going to do?" I said, "Comedy." He's like, "Funny songs?" I was like, "No, jokes." And he's like, "You're going to tell jokes up there?" And I was like, "Yeah." This is what I should have known immediately. It was going to be bad. And he's like, "For how long?" And I was like, "Y'all got me down for 45 minutes. I'm going to do my 45 minutes. And he was like, "Well, good luck with that." The guy who was
good luck
running the thing right here by the stage. I'm like, "Oh, wow. Okay." So I walk out on stage, and you were in the crowd. You see it. It's children everywhere. It's like a goddamn Kids Bop commercial.
Absolutely.
It like the
at
fucking
a Moonshiners event.
Yeah, who would have thought that?
What the fuck? Moonshiner birthday bash.
Trash, okay? Nobody warned me about the families, and nobody warned the families about me. So I come out, and I'm 30 seconds into my material, and it looks like the look on these people's faces like I just pulled my dick out at a fucking Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, one guy literally sat through my entire set like this the whole time, and I was like, "Hey, to do that the whole time, that's fucking great." You would think they would like move the kids off to the side. No, fuck no. They just kept them there.
Yeah, they just kept them there.
Front row. One little girl, she's like 7. She's standing on the gate right here at the stage, and I'm just talking about fucking my cousin, right?
Let me tell you, some of them kids, like you would think, all right, the parents, they brought their kids to this. Surely their kids aren't that far advanced. No, these kids are definitely advanced.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're laughing
yeah.
at exactly what they're supposed to be laughing at. And I'm like, whoa. So it's not like they don't recognize what's going on.
They knew the context, yeah.
They hear it and they understand what you're saying to an extent.
They knew the context.
Yeah, and she's,
I mean, hell, dude.
They laughing at it.
I mean,
even the kids laughing.
It was so, like, mortifying for me. Because I have kids. I don't let my kids listen to my stuff. They want to. I don't let them. Because...
Why not, man?
Because
not a good,
not a good influence for a child. Children shouldn't be listening to the stuff I say. So it was weird for me. And like, yeah, I'm present in the moment. I'm there. I can show restraint. I could show some integrity, but I got paid to do a job.
That's right.
And I only know how to do it one motherfucking way. So we sent it. 45 minutes of just talking about my genitals, just cussing, and I'm sweating. It was hot, but I'm sweating because I'm just like, get me off this fucking stage immediately. Now, I had some people that came out to see me. They enjoyed it. Some people that didn't come out to see me enjoyed it. This one lady that worked there was like, I've never even heard of you. And I was like, thank you so much. That's very nice of you. You didn't have to tell me that, but cool. I don't know who you are either. And then, like, when I got off stage, she's like, I recorded most of your set. I think that shit's hilarious. I was like, oh, thank you. Well, cool. So, like, people enjoyed it, but a lot of people were just not there for it.
Well, I feel like a lot of people were not there.
Yeah.
Like, not necessarily in person, but maybe, like, in personality.
Well, yeah, one, are shit-faced. They've heard 5 hours of music at this point. 2, they got that tent set up with the goddamn Delta 8 gummies.
Wow. So before we get into that, let's set the crowd for this. So when we pull up, we roll up and we get our special parking spot. We get our special parking spot in the field, about 4 rows down. Yeah. And as we're sitting there, we're about to get out, and we see this guy hop out of the driver's seat, and he's wearing no shirt. He's got no shirt on. He is morbidly obese. Mm-hmm. Now, not just like a little bit obese, no, not a little bit like me. Morbidly obese. He's got one hook on an overall strap, and no shirt on, no nothing.
Did he have a whole bottle of liquor?
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Holding a bottle of liquor. And whenever we pulled up, I said, that right there.
That set the tone.
You. That's you.
That's my fan base. They came to see me.
And that's what I grew up around. So
yeah.
I'm like, this is going to feel right at home.
Yeah.
But them Delta 8 gummies.
Man.
Son.
And like, we smoke every night. And now the plug I have now, you are like a connoisseur. Like, you have it in your DNA. You got it in your DNA at this point, and it's good shit. It's strong.
It is, yeah. I would say I have a pretty high tolerance.
Right.
And I ate one of those, and I was literally on cloud 9.
And it's Delta 8.
It's not like legit. It was 50 milligrams of Delta 8, which 50 milligrams is not that much.
Of Delta 8, no. Of THC. I think 50 milligrams of THC is a lot. But
man. Okay. We've eaten 600 milligrams.
Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, we were high, but
yeah,
we wasn't Delta 8 50 milligrams.
It's a different thing, man.
It is. Whenever I bought it, it was going to be fucking good because I bought it from this like real skinny girl, pink hair, hippie chick, big sunglasses. And I bought it. It was like $5.
Yep. For one.
For one.
For one.
And she's like, here, don't take all of that in one sit. And I was like, oh, I'm going to eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm literally about to eat the whole thing as soon as we leave here. And she said, oh, okay. Well, we may not be seeing you. She's like, we may not be seeing you later. I'm like, yeah.
And to normal humans, they wouldn't have.
I mean, I was high as hell for about 4.5 hours.
He was. Do you remember going to the restaurant?
No, I don't even remember going to the restaurant. We went to a restaurant?
Yeah, there was 2 food trucks that were shitty.
We went to a food truck?
We went to 2 food trucks. They were shitty. Like, and I'm not saying like it wasn't shitty. It just didn't have a good selection. Everything was picked over. So
Bro, shut the fuck up. We didn't go to no food trucks.
Yeah, we did. We went to 2. We left after that, got in the truck, and went to a restaurant in Johnson City, Tennessee, like 20 minutes down the road. Okay. It was really good.
This is my first time hearing this story as well.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't.
You don't remember
I
the
do
best?
not remember.
Some of the best chicken Alfredo we've ever had in our lives. You even raved over. You were high as shit.
What the fuck did I eat?
Chicken Alfredo. It was so good.
I did not eat no goddamn. When did I? No, dude,
God.
you're fucking lying to me. I swear, dude.
I swear on my kids.
I ate chicken
They
Alfredo.
had a huge. It was a nice restaurant. They had a huge whiskey selection. We sat there forever to be seated. We were talking about all the whiskey. They had the Booker. They had the E.H. Taylor. They had the Blanton's. They had like all the good shit. And I was joking around. I was like, damn, they probably got Grandpappy here. And you was like, get us the Grandpappy.
Yeah, go, hey, get us that $200 a shot shit.
So we sit down, and I got you some E.H. Taylor. We did a double of E.H. Taylor.
While I was high on this?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was a good time. It was a great.
It seems like I remember a little bit. Hey, if you carried me back in there, I could not tell you that I'd been there before because I can't picture the place. But I do remember the chicken Alfredo. I kind of remember it's kind of coming back. The chicken Alfredo had this little like green shit on it. I don't even know what it was.
Yeah, it was like fuck, I don't know, man. But you're right. It was really fucking good though. Because when it came out, I was looking at it like, man, what the fuck? And Kyla's like, just try it. And I'm like, all right. And it was fucking great. It was so good. That's funny you don't remember that.
I don't remember none of that.
Yeah. So Kayla ate, like, she got one of those gummies you got too, and she ate, like, just a little bite off of it. She was fucked up a little bit. Not really. Well, I was going to do that video the other day, and she's like, eat that gummy. You just be fucking silly out there. And I'm like, okay, dude, I don't react well. Like, I don't like edibles that much. I like smoking. I don't like edibles. Yeah. And, like, I ate that thing, and I'm in the truck. I start panicking. I started sweating. And I come inside, I'm clammy. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And she's like, what are you doing? What do you mean? I was like, I'm fucked up. And she's like, not already. I was like, I am. I was like, I'm telling you, I am.
How long was this? Like 30 minutes?
Yeah, 30 or 45 minutes. So then I'm out there in the truck. I was like, I got to make this video. So I go out there. It didn't take me long to make the video, but it felt like it took 4 days. And I looked, I'd only been out there for like 30 or 40 minutes. I'm like, damn. I was like, I'm killing it. And then I'm trying to upload it and shit. And I'm in the truck and I'm fucking panicking. And I'm like panting really hard. And I'm like wigging out. And so I come inside and I'm like, fuck. I was like, I'm fucked up. And she's like, no. So I just start drinking some whiskey because I'm like, you know, I'm just alcoholic. And I just want to feel something, I guess. And so like I just start drinking some whiskey. And then like I lay down on the bed because I'm like, the shit's spinning. The fucking shit's spinning, you know? So I lay down on the bed and die for like 4 fucking hours. Die. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning. And I die until like almost 3. And
God damn.
Couldn't. And I wake up and I'm still fucking high, dude. And like Kayla's laughing. She thinks it's hilarious. I'm like, no, I'm fucked up, dude. It was so bizarre. I will never eat another one of those the rest of my life. Like that's the second time the Delta 8 sent me to a fucking different dimension.
I tell you this.
I don't like that shit.
I'll eat 2 next time.
You're psychotic.
I will eat fucking 2. That was the best.
You're going to hell.
That was amazing.
No.
It didn't put me out like that.
Oh, dude, it sent me. I don't like that.
Let's see, like it must have been like a just straight downer for you. Like it wasn't really.
Yeah, they down. That's exactly what the Delta 8 always does. It's just down. I don't like downers at all. Like that's why I don't want to try cocaine because I'll sell my kids.
I would definitely sell. Okay, well, I live in an apartment, so technically I couldn't sell a house.
You could. Somebody else's.
Somebody else. I'd sell somebody else's house.
That's a crackhead way, man.
Hey, yeah. No, I would sell everything that I own. You know, every little bit that I own just for some crack. Let me tell you a story about, I may have told this already on one.
Who gives a fuck?
But we're going to tell it again because it's cocaine and it's relative. So there was this, he was in a management position at my job. He was straight up management position. He's supposed to be over about 20 to 30 people, and he runs a zone. Well, he would always come in like really, it started out, he would only come in on the weekends like really high on cocaine.
Yeah.
And like he would just go fucking batshit crazy. And everybody kind of knew it, but like nobody really said anything. They just let him go off and do his little high adventures. Yeah. And, you know, hey, you know, there he goes again. Anyways, well, then I guess it was getting kind of close to like Christmas shutdown around this time. So he was feeling pretty loose, and he's like, man, it's night shift. It's about 11:30, almost midnight. Ain't nobody gonna fucking know that I'm high as shit. I'm gonna go in this bathroom, snort me a line. And I guess that's what he done, man. He went in the bathroom and snorted him a line, I guess, because when he come out, he was batshit crazy. He had this broom. He walked out of the bathroom and he grabbed a broom. The very first thing he seen. And he starts dancing with this broom and swinging it all around. And it's like, it's a long goddamn walk down this aisle. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's not like a minute and a half walk. I mean, it's a long goddamn way to the bathroom. Yeah. He danced this broom all the way down the hall. Like, all the way down the aisle for probably hundreds of people to see out in the middle of there. Yeah. And he gets to the end, and at the end of his zone that he runs, that he's over, there's this cage. And that's the very beginning of his zone. As soon as he makes it to the beginning of his zone, tosses the broom like it's just some wet paper towel. Just tosses it. And he jumps up and starts like climbing this cage. I swear to fucking God, he just starts climbing this cage. And this cage is like 7-8 foot tall. Yeah. And there's nothing. I mean, you can't go on the other side. He's just fucking climbing it. And he climbs it. I guess he got probably 6-7 feet, and he decided to come back down. He come back down. He grabbed a broom. He's dancing again and hollering and singing.
Oh man, what a fucking legend, dude!
I never saw him again after that day. Literally never saw him. Like
he died or got fired.
No, I'm pretty sure he got fired.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure somebody's like, "Hey."
Dude, Meemaw was like that, man. We had this girl in our zone, Meemaw. She was 24. She looks, I swear to God, she looked 46 or 50. And like
she was 24 with a nickname, Meemaw?
Yeah, we called her Meemaw because she looked like Eustace off Courage the Cowardly Dog. We used to call her Eustace. And like she was so fucking tore up, but she used to be really, really, really bad on meth. And she told us when she came, because we asked her, what's up?
Was this the one? Oh, should I say this?
Yeah, say it. No, hell yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Was this the one that she used to like bring people home?
Oh no, that's Cassie.
Oh well, don't name drop her. Fuck.
Oh, well, I'll talk about that in a second.
Okay. Oh well, yeah. Hey,
Meemaw was 24. She looked 46, and she showed up at Honda. She was a temp. And we thought she was older. And like one day she slipped up and said she was like 24. And Josh, Josh just lost it. He's like, bitch, shut up. And she's like, what? And he's like, bitch, you look 75. And she's like, that's because I was on meth. And he was like, oh. And we were like, okay. And we was like, well, we kind of respected her. At first, it was like, well, you got it together, obviously. Yeah. You got a job out here. It was like, cool. All right, well, fuck it. So we laid off of her a little bit. But she was a bitch to everybody, dude. Just a bitch to be around. So, like, we just started laying into her. We called her Meemaw. And Elvis looked like Mr. Potato Head. Elvis was this big black dude. He looked just like Mr. Potato Head. And he would fuck with everybody. Like, you never wanted to get on his bad side. He's really loud. He'll embarrass you, Yeah. And he come over to our zone one day, and he was talking to me, and Meemaw was across from us. And Meemaw just had a staring problem, dude. She was just tweaking, like, bummed out, dude. She'd just be sitting there staring at you like this. And so Elvis come over there one day. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" And like just pointed at
her.
Yeah, he said, "What the fuck is that over there?" And I was like, "Oh, Meemaw, that's Meemaw." And he was like, "Meemaw, the fuck you?" He didn't even know her.
Elvis,
Yeah,
the big black dude. Oh my God, he used to be a fucking maintenance dude.
yeah.
God damn it. That is hilarious, man. I wish I could.
Really loud.
Yes, I would. Well, actually, no, he wasn't really loud whenever he come to our zone. Or
dude.
like whenever he come to our line.
Dude.
Elvis was hilarious.
Oh, he's funny.
Like, I'm not trying to cut into your story, but like whenever he came over to our zone, like the very first thing he did before he fixed anything, we call him to fix some shit. He'd come over there and he'd walk up to this woman. He'd stand over there next to her and he's like, I'm about to retire. He said, I could really use somebody at the house after I retire.
He loved the ladies.
Loved them, man.
He stared at me, Mom. He was like, "What the fuck you looking at, Ichabod Crane?" And me, dude, I lost it.
Damn it.
And she's like shook. She's like, "What?" And he's like, he was like November. He's like, "Halloween was last month. Take your goddamn mask off." And just like, dude, I said, "How do you still have this job? Like, how are you in this high position?"
Yes.
It's hilarious. But it was so funny. Well, I put a sign on Meemaw's car one night. We were leaving that said "Honk for blowjob." And like she come to work the next day and she was like cussing about it, and I was like, how many people honked and then like pulled up and then left, and like she was just mad. She said, my husband says he'll come up here and beat whoever's ass that did it. I said, tell him I did it. I did it. Like her husband literally was like in his late 50s and just fucking, they were both just cracked out. Well, she finally got hired on full time. She got my buddy Luke fired because whatever. Yeah, anyways,
I remember that.
She finally got hired on full time and started making good money, had benefits, and then she got on the coke. Oh, God, she got on the coke, dude. And like she would go into the bathroom, she'd come out, and she would just be, she'd be running, dude, running, like wigging the fuck out, and then she would crash. She'd go to the bathroom, she'd just be wigging out. She finally got fired for it. Like she was on the shit real bad. Then we had Benny that was bad on the Xanax. Benny would literally fall asleep. On the IP line, it's a carousel. And this is like all these dashes are just going around in a circle. Benny would literally, I swear to God, work on one, and then he would like lay on it for a little bit and like just follow it. And he would just kind of be zoned out. And then he would go and work on the next one. He would be really fast and do his part, and he would do his process. And then he would like just lay on it and then like follow it and just walk with it. And one day, everybody like, there you go. And like he's like laying across the aisle. He passed the fuck out, dude. Just tweaking on some Xans, dude. He's laid across this entire dash. And he's so tall. He was like, he was almost 7 foot. He was
Jesus
dude,
Christ.
Just a giant. And like he's laying across it so far that like his feet are dragging with it, and he's just laid across his IV, and it's like he's dead, dude. He's just, and he got fired.
I was gonna say, if y'all don't know, like obviously y'all don't know the setup, but like Dustin said, it's a carousel and it just goes in a circle.
And it's a bunch of dashboards.
It's a bunch of
Look at your dash, like
yeah.
the speedometer, the steering column, the radio. It's just that. And it's a bunch of them.
Once it gets to a certain point, it has these pins that come out and it goes in the side of the frame and it lifts it up into the ceiling. It sends it into the ceiling, what we call a buffer.
Yeah.
So did he quite make it to the buffer?
No, because on ours, I don't know how line 2 is, but on ours, it's a person that has to like get a lift and like stick it up in there, pick it up out of and then take it to the buffer. So they wouldn't have done it.
Oh, okay. Well,
it wasn't like a
different
robot
on ours.
Yeah.
I was thinking on ours you have a robot that actually comes down and it clamps it and sends it.
See, now ours, it would come around. It was a complete carousel, and it would get to line off or whatever to the buffer, and it would stop the line if they didn't take it off in time. But they take it off with the lift, and then they put it on and it sends it up. So, but he only made it around just a few things, and then like somebody woke him up, but RTC got him fired because he was fucking tweaking on his hands.
Can't imagine why. Oh, yeah. Don't we have some questions?
Yeah, I mean, these questions really quick because we're fucking terrible at that.
Well, it's a new thing,
Yeah, we're going to get the kinks worked out. Donut Predator said, when did you and Mike become friends? Man, it was like 2016 or something like that.
Yeah, it was at least 16 because I had my Mustang at that time.
Yep. Me and Mike both had, he had a newer Mustang, but we both had blue Mustangs, and they were both loud. And I would see him in town and stuff, and I was like, man, that shit looks good. And because mine was older, I had a 2012, and he was like a 2009. No, yeah,
It was a 2016.
2016. That's right. Damn, that's fucking crazy.
It's crazy. It's been that long. Man.
Yeah, and so like, I seen him on the interstate one morning, and we was just playing around. And when did we finally like really fucking meet? I guess it was at Honda.
Was it at Honda?
Cause we played around on the interstate a little bit.
Yeah. We raced a little back and forth on the way to work. And
damn,
I think. Hold on. Was it at Honda or was it at the Pilot?
It might have been the Pilot.
I think it was the Pilot that day. So everybody used to go to the Pilot after work, and the Pilot sat right on the side of the interstate, and we would all ride up. We'd all ride up to the Pilot after work, and you sit there and you wait for a race.
Yeah.
And everybody, they'd race on the interstate and then come back. And
yep.
Glaunt in their glory or whatever.
Yeah. Because I got Nick to race you or something. Because Nick had.
Tell him about Nick. Tell him about Nick and
this
his
dude I work
car.
with, man. Nick I had this 2012. It wasn't
Mustang. It was 2012 Mustang.
It was pretty much full bolt on, but that was about it at the time. And Nick had this 2013. It was a silver one. It was automatic, and he couldn't beat me from a roll, and he couldn't beat me from a dig, which you should have been able to beat me from a dig because it was automatic.
Absolutely.
He couldn't. So he got mad, and literally he only had it like 2 months. He went and traded it in and got this like full bolt on like race car. Had the Boss 302 intake, full headers, everything. Should have been a fucking nightmare, right? And so like he comes out. He brings it to work, and like everybody's talking about it. It looked good and it sounded good, and he was talking shit all day. He's like, after work, I'm gonna fucking smoke your ass. I was like, dude, fuck that. I was like, let's go out there at lunch. So and he's like, you want to go? And I was like, yeah. So we go out at lunch, and like he's just so arrogant, man. And we get out there in the parking lot. We pull out, and he's over here just fucking revving it up. As soon as we get on Honda Drive, he was like, we'll do a 40 roll. Just smoked his ass, dude. So then he wants to get on the interstate and do a pull, smoked his ass again, and just the life was just sucked out of it. And he went and bought this turnkey race car, and it was hilarious. Well, then that's when we started going to the Pilot, and then you was up there, and I was like, oh, shit. And I knew like yours was basically stock.
Yeah, it was dead stock.
And I was like, there's your race, Nick. Because Nick talked about he used to drag race growing up. He's like, that's all I did growing up was drag race. I said, well, there's your race.
Hell yeah.
I said, you'll smoke this motherfucker with you. I was in the passenger seat, and you gapped him, bro. And I was videoing. Just sucked the life out of this motherfucker.
I wish I could have seen his face, man.
Because mine really was. I didn't have the Boss 302. I didn't have a different intake on it, but I didn't have headers, but I had everything else. And the tune I had on it was just nasty. It was lean. That's why I blew it up. But
well, there's so much that we can go into. So something that y'all don't know is, I had a fairly new Mustang. His was 2012. You blew yours up. You blew the engine up in it, and I traded mine off. But before that, there's so many like little cuts that we can take. I do want you to tell them about the time that you blew the rear tires out on it.
Okay.
I'm not going to say how fast, but like.
Yeah, I would. Okay. I like to just do donuts. And there's this cul-de-sac close to the house. I would go and just do donuts. It's just stupid. I like to do burnouts and donuts. And so like I would buy these cheap tires. And so I bought these cheap tires, and I'm coming home one day, it was on day shift, and I'm going about 120, and all of a sudden, like, the car just starts fucking, like, doing, like, this weird, like, dig in the back, but it was still staying kind of steady. I just had to, like, drive it with a little bit, and I was like, what the fuck? No shit, swear on my kids, I see my entire tire, the entire tire part, not the wall, just the top of it, come rolling just right into the ditch. Just the whole tire roll right into the ditch. And I'm like, oh, shit, okay. So, like, I, like, freaked the fuck out, and I, like, had to slow down, and I had to drive the shit out of it. It was sliding. And I pull over, and, like, I just have the wall of my tire on my rim, and, like, I blew the front tire out, too, the same week. So I had, like, a spare tire on the front. I had to borrow a spare tire and so I had to go get my shit fixed. Man, I blew the transmission in it twice. I blew the motor in it once. I put nitrous on it. It was just a nightmare.
Whoa. So this is new to me, guys. You had nitrous on that, and you told me you never sprayed it.
I never sprayed it. No, I put the nitrous on it after I blew the motor.
Was it a wet shot?
Yeah. But I never got to use it because I blew the motor. I had it on there. I didn't have the tank filled. I had put the kit on. I went to Nick's. I put the tank on. I had it hid under my spare where my spare tire was. I had it hid in the trunk, and I had the ports drilled underneath so you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Dude, I had it set up, man. God damn, it was going to be nasty. And it was a 150 shot because the Coyotes can hold like a 150 shot easy. Like,
Oh, yeah.
And so it was a 150 shot. I had the jets. I had everything. I just didn't have the tank filled. I was supposed to get it filled the next week. And I was coming home one night. I was going like 146 just because I'm retarded. And I slowed down to about 90, and then this fucking Charger does like a racer drive-by, like real fast. I was like, oh, no, fuck that. So I threw it into the third, stomped it, and I was trying to catch him. I hit fourth, and as soon as I was about to go up into fifth, it just boom, and just smoke comes up everywhere. And I sent dude, I can show you pictures. I mean, you've seen it. I still got the fucking rod, dude. Like, it snapped.
I still got that picture.
It snapped just destroyed the whole first cylinder. But it's because it was running so lean. I had such a lean. And then, like, I had it tuned for that nitrous coming up, too, and it just fucked it.
Imagine if you would have hit that nitrous to it.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it would have definitely blowed, but...
Yeah, of course.
Like,
rocket ship. Rocket ship. I love that fucking car, man. So I blew that motor, and then I was freaking the fuck out. I had to pay $4,500 to get that used when it had like 30,000 miles on it.
This was his daily driver, by the way.
Yes. Kayla was just ready to divorce me immediately. I put like 10 or 15 grand in it in like 2 weeks. Like, it was brutal. It was a good time, though. It was a really good time. Oh, wait a minute. That's still that Forester.
That's really, like, I would say that's where we met. Where our friendship began, though, that I feel. And then we can move on to the next question.
Yeah.
But, like, where our friendship began, as far as I'm concerned, that I think, is that day you hit me up. You was like, hey, man, you come down here and have a beer with me?
Oh, yeah. At the
Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
The old Frontera, wasn't it?
It was the old Lost Mex.
Lost Mex.
Man, dude, you're right. No, 100%.
And you was like, man, I've like tried to reach out to all kinds of people, and like nobody wants to come have a beer with me. Like, hey, man, you want to go have a beer with me? And I was sitting not in here. I think I was still at Chocolate at that time. But I was sitting in the living room, and I was like, you know what? I said, I'm going to go have a beer with Dustin. And my old lady was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Damn.
All downhill from there.
It was, dude, because oh, my God. That started a bunch of shit. Okay.
Oh, man.
Well.
So much shit. Get into that on another time.
Dylan wants to know, what's the most scared or terrified you've ever been?
Me?
Both of us.
Wow.
That's tough, man.
That's
because
tough. The most terrified.
I have this weird thing, like things that I should be scared or worried about, like in situations, I don't know. It's like my mind shuts it off, and things that should be scary or bother me don't bother me at all. Like, I've had a gun pulled on me 2 or 3 times. I've been in a bunch of car accidents that should have scared me to death, but I just laughed. And like, things that should scare me don't really scare me. Things that shouldn't scare me absolutely mortify me. Like heights.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Like, I hate fucking roller coasters. And when I was, like, in 9th or 10th grade, this one chick I was trying to fucking bang, dude, wanted to go to this theme park. And she wanted to ride everything. And she forced me to ride everything. And I had to act hard, but I was like, literally, I swear to God, I think that, to this day, is probably the scariest I've ever been. Because she wanted to ride that one that takes you up.
The Goliath?
No, the one that, like, takes you straight up and then it, like, drops you straight down.
Yeah.
She wanted to ride that like 4 times. First time was
that, bro.
I was dead. Second time I'm like, no, I don't want to. I don't like that. Third time I'm like almost crying like a bitch. The fourth time I'm like, take me home. I don't even want to bang you no more.
I've already peed myself.
I just want to go home. I don't even like you anymore. I don't like who you are as a person. I hope your whole family gets cancer and dies in a car accident after this. Like, you are worthless to me. I just want to go home.
Man.
So I think that's honestly, sadly, probably the scaredest I've ever been. And I've been in some really bad situations. I've been in a lot of situations where it was life or death and it didn't bother me. That wasn't life or death, I guess, but it was so terrifying to me.
I would say there was 2 instances for me where I was scared, like legit scared to death. And one of them which would be heights. You know, like I'm terrified of heights too.
Yeah.
Like I know, you know, we're all born with it, but like some people overcome it.
No, we're not all born with it.
No, we are. That's definitely a fact. You're born with a fear of heights.
So why do people like fucking roller coasters?
Because they're fucking insane. They're fucking mentally ill.
Okay.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
But like that is a fact. Like you're born with a natural fear of heights.
That's fucking crazy.
That's just instinct. But the first time I was dating this girl, worst girl I ever dated.
What was her name and her address? And
Her name was Kaylin. Her address is.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No.
I knew the answer.
I know. I wasn't backing down now. You know what I mean? No. So I was dating this chick, right? And she kept on me about wanting to go parasailing, and I'm like, I really don't want to go parasailing, but I did anyways. So they load us onto this boat. It's us. It's literally just us and this family of 3. It's literally just us and this family of 3. And like we go out and the family is up first. So it's a family, like I said, it's a family of 3. You got your mom, you got your dad, and then you have your little girl.
There she is.
There she is. Not the little girl. But no.
It is. It's a little girl. It's a retarded girl. All right, I'm done.
So I could tell that this girl was, you know, there was something off about her. There was something off about this girl.
Seems to be a pattern.
Yeah, you know, there was something off, and like, but that's beside the point. It's not really beside the point. It's actually, you know, it actually means a lot to the story. But anyways, so they send them up first.
Yeah.
And, you know, I see them send her way up in the air, and like they're all having a great time. Mm-hmm. Having a great time. They bring her back down, and, you know, they're like ecstatic. And I said, this is going to be a fucking cakewalk. I got this shit, dude. You know, I'm walking over there like big dick energy. Walking up here, I sit down, and like there's nothing but just a little bar. That's it. You sit on a bar, and you have a bar in front of you, and that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, no.
Like, you sit on the bar, you have a bar in front of you.
Nothing else.
Nothing.
Oh, I'm good.
Well, I mean, I'm sure, like, I had some kind of harness, but it wasn't very secure. You're just sitting on this bar. No. And you stand, you're like standing / sitting on the back of the boat, and they take off, and it sends you out. So as they send me out, you know, we're going, and I think it's never going to end. And by this time, the boat looks like a little bitty fucking ant. And I look, and like 5 foot in front of where we're at is the rope, but the rope is frayed. And I mean, it is really frayed.
Oh, no.
There's like at least 3 pieces like broke already off of it.
No, thank you.
And it's like really frayed. And when I see that, I freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
But
there's nothing you can do at that point.
No, there's nothing you can do. And like, I'm freaking out. I tell Kaylin, like, hey, this is it.
You told her. You pointed it out
while we're here.
Please don't point it out to me, piece of shit.
I said, that fucking rope is frayed. We're going to goddamn die here. And that was my exact words. I said, that rope's frayed. We're going to goddamn die.
I don't want you with me at any life or death situation. I'd rather just not know. I would be up there like this.
Couldn't help
I would be up there like this. Like, yeah, that's fine. You know, don't tell me. Just let me live in this dream world. I'm floating up here in the air. Things are fine. I don't want to know that it's frayed. I would rather not know. And then we get to the bottom and be like, then you could be like, hey, it's crazy we survived that because the rope was frayed. I'd be like, wow. Don't tell me when I'm up there.
I got to share this misery, motherfucker. I got to share this.
Can I tell the story about the tin roof when we were just leaving about the fucking purse and shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Please, dude.
So
this is the same girl I was dating. By the way, she's crazy as fuck.
Yeah. So they get into an argument. We all go to the tin roof. We like listen to live music, you know. We're like jamming out and shit. So like she just starts like blowing up on Mike. We get outside. They're like fighting and stuff. And she's like, you know what? I was going to leave your ass tomorrow. And this is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Mike goes, oh yeah? Well, now you got to do it tonight. And then he just takes off running. I mean, sprinting to the truck so fast. And I'm like, oh, my God. So she's trying to run after him. She just can't. She can't do it.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead and say what you was going to say. Please say what you're going to. She's kind of fat. She is kind of fat. At this point in time in our relationship, she's kind of fucking fat.
She can't catch him.
She can't catch
him.
me.
And she's trying. And so, like, I'm like, hey, chill out. Just stop. Please stop. I was like, you're embarrassing yourself. I was like, stop. So she comes back, and she's talking to Kayla. And I was like, she's like, he's got my purse. I'm like, I didn't see your purse on him. She's like, it's in his truck. I was like, okay. I was like, because we were in Birmingham. It's like an hour from home. And I was like, we'll take you home and drop you off, whatever. I was like, I'll go talk to him. So, like, she's with Kayla. And so I go running up there to Mike's truck. And I get up there to the driver's window, and he cracks it like this much. He's like, what? I was like, are you good? He said, yeah. I was like, are you sure? He said, yeah. And I was like, okay. I said, we're going to take her home, I guess. I was like, you go do what you got to do. I was like, she said her purse is in here. You know, and he goes, oh, her purse is in here? And I said, yeah. And he said, cool. Floors it. Leaves. And I was just like, that song from the Foo Fighters in my head's playing, there goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. Dude.
Oh my God.
Fucking hilarious. Like, floors it immediately. So I go back up there, and I'm like, well, he left. And she's like, what do you mean he left? I was like, he left. I don't know what to tell you. I was like, get in the back seat. Go. So she gets in the back seat, and I'm playing all these, like, fucked up songs, like Wheeler Walker Jr.'s Fuck You Bitch. Like, it was hilarious. And Kayla's just staring at me like, you're a fucking piece of shit. And I'm like, it's just funny. This is just funny to me. I'm sorry. But God, that was so hilarious. Like, because I was like, her purse is in there, and you're like, okay. Just fucking gone.
I've never had, I promise you, I've never had a thought pop into my head so quick. So quick.
Dude, you lit up like a Christmas tree. Like, you were so mad. And you went from so mad to, like, it was like when you watched The Grinch, and then, like, they say his heart grew, like, 4 sizes or whatever, and, like, his smile that came over, I was like, yeah, she said her fucking purse, and you're like, I was like, okay. Gone.
Fucking gone.
God damn, that was funny.
The backstory behind that is, like, there was a female singer. There was a female singer in the band, and we were up front, and, like, I was recording them. They were a good band. They sounded great. Like, it wasn't anything other than what it was. You know, we were all just out having a good time. Mm-hmm. And she's like, you're fucking recording this, bitch? She's like, just like you cheated on me? Like, whoa. Hey, whoa, we're out having a good time.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
The fuck? All right, so, you know.
This shit was fucking funny, though. I mean, probably not at the time, but now it's funny.
Nah, I don't know. It was pretty goddamn funny at the time. It was pretty goddamn funny.
Mark Smith wants to know when I'm going to bring back the talking to myself. You know, every show I do, literally at every like meet and greet after the show, people come up and ask about the talking to myself. I stopped doing the talking to myself because I took it too far, I think, and I started bringing other people in. And when I did that, I had to write lines for everybody. And then those people wouldn't like their lines, so they would take them and like want to tweak them themselves, which is fine. It makes it more organic when the characters are themselves, like Officer Smith or Ben or Joey or whoever I had in it. But the thing is, like, they would never send me their clips, and I would have to like ag them on, and it would take forever to get them. It just got aggravating because it takes a lot to film those because I have to shoot it as myself. I have to change clothes and then shoot it as my other self. And then I have to film Kayla, and then I have to film her as her other self.
Whoa.
And then I have to film Talon as that character. And then I have to wait on those clips from those people. And then I have to, like, because I can't just film it like as, oh, here, I'm going to do this scene like this, and then I'm going to change clothes. I have to do it all as one character, then do it all as another character, then do all of hers as one character, and then do all of hers as another character, and then I have to just film Talon as one character. Then I have to wait on clips from other people, which you think would, whatever. They take forever to send them to me, and it was just aggravating. And then I have to like plug it all together and then like compile it, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. It's a lot to write. It's stressful, and it's a lot to put together. So I'm thinking about bringing them back and just making it more simple and just having me and the other character and then maybe Kayla and Talon or whatever, not doing other people. And I think that would probably be okay. I'm going to try that out, I think, because people keep asking about it. But also there's this guy now, Ricky and the Boss, and he does similar videos to talking to myself. It's like his regular self, and it's the filter that I use. And people come onto my YouTube and my Facebook and say, I'm copying this guy. He blew up, and he's bigger than me now. But I've been doing it a lot longer, and I don't think he got the idea from me. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying he does videos that same style, and they're successful. They're funny. But people think that I stole that from him. I didn't. I've been doing it a long time. So I don't want to start it back, and then people even come at me even more and be like, "You Ricky and the Boss," and like it's like whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. I've gotten more into stand-up, and I want to make that my identity. I like stand-up more. I want to do stand-up comedy. I would like to like make that more my identity than it. But I did like making the talking to myself. It was kind of like a little comedy series. So if people like it, I'll try to bring that back in a different way. I'm working on it. So anyways, Auto Fab Welding said, did Mike know that snakes and lizards have two penises?
I did not know that. Wait, now I want to know why.
Why do they have two penises?
Why do they have two penises?
Why you need two penises? One for the butt and the puss?
What you getting out of the butt, bro? What you getting out of the snake butt? Wait a minute. Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute. You telling me these motherfuckers is like you?
Dive into this.
You telling me these motherfuckers like a Glade plug-in dog, dude? You telling me snakes DPing?
I mean, 3, wasn't it?
They DPing. Oh wow, dude.
Wow, they're DPing.
One dude, one's DPing. That's fucking sick. Like cool. Wow, you did it. Congrats.
So do you think it feels better for the snake?
Do you think they have the same amount of feeling in both penises? Could you imagine double the feeling of one penis?
Wow.
Do you come twice?
Could you imagine coming twice at the same time? Oh my God.
Oh my God. Double ejaculation at the same time.
Double ejaculation. Imagine that feeling times 2.
Wow. I would pass out.
I would fucking blow a hole in the wall.
I'd pass out.
I would just.
Damn, dude. Lizards and snakes got it made, man.
Bro,
damn.
that's wild, man.
That's crazy, dude.
How
you get a blowjob? Suck the bottom one, didn't I? Hey, baby. Suck the bottom one, didn't I? Top tired. Hey, what if just
Shelly
one...
the snake.
What if just one gets hard? You got the top just hanging over the bottom.
God damn it. And it looked like a fucking X. It looked like this. I guess it would realistically look like that.
What if
I can only fuck you once tonight.
Oh yeah, what if they both down, dog, dude? You just got
Oh no,
balloon animals.
then you just got long nipples.
Yeah, damn.
And
Dude,
lizards.
all right, now I
they said
wanna know-
lizards too.
Yeah. Do female snakes have 2 vaginas? And do female lizards have 2 vaginas? Let us know. Auto welding.
Oh well, here's the thing. Like with snakes, is like they lay eggs.
Wait a minute. So they ain't even fucking.
No, they're not fucking in a mammal type way. No.
Then why do they have dicks at all?
I don't know. I can't like really. I can't really comment on this because I've never seen a snake dick. I don't know about their anatomy. I can't tell you. I've never seen a snake dick, and I didn't know that they fucking had 2. Who the
let
hell?
us know.
Yeah. What is the reasoning behind
Hey,
this?
dummy. Don't just drop a question like that and not elaborate, dummy. Fucking let us know what you're talking about. Okay.
This is now. I will have you know I'm going to stay up for the next 6 days straight studying snake penises.
That's gonna be a soundbite. I'm gonna cut out snake though.
I'm going to stay up for the next 6 months studying penises. I'll make it easier for you.
I swear to God, I'm gonna make that. If I remember, you're fucked. You're so fucked.
You're so fucked.
All right, Carlos Morales says, "What's your favorite liquor and why, dude?" Man, hold on. Now, oh my gosh,
here we go.
Allison Hull, I think, replied to the comment, and she said she thought it was Bullet for me. And let me tell you, it was at one point. I really did like Bullet a lot, and I still like it. Obviously, I'm drinking it now, but there's nothing that has come close to Old Forester 1920 Prohibition style. That's my favorite. That's for the price point. It's 115 proof. It's strong. I like a good strong. I want something over 100 if I can get it. For the price point, the amount you get, the taste, the quality, man, it's hard to beat Old Forester 1920 Prohibition. It's really hard to beat that.
It really is.
Now, if you want to talk about like some fancy stuff, I like Weller's Foolproof, but it's fucking high dollar. It's not really that, like, as much as I drink, it's not, it's not sustainable. I'm not going to drink that every fucking day. If it's something I want to drink every day that I really, truly like, that's going to do the job, you got to get the Old Forester 1920. Yeah. I swear to God, I wish they would sponsor me. That would be the best day of my life. Now, I do like Bullet. Now, if you're looking for like a cheaper, like, it's not much cheaper. Old Forester for that bottle is like $60. You can get a big bottle of Bullet for, I think it's like $30, depending on where you go. So it's like half, but it's more, you get more for your buck. It's 115 proof. I think this is 90. What's this? 90. Yeah, this is 90 proof. It's 115. You don't need as much to get you fucked up. I do like Bullet. I like the taste. I like the bottle it comes in. I like Bullet a lot, but you can't fucking beat that Old Forester. It's hard to beat that.
I'll tell you, like, I'm not big on rye whiskeys. I'm not big on that at all. But I bought some, I wish I could remember the name of it. I know it was Old Forester, but it was rye.
Oh, I know
it
you're
was
talking about.
100 proof rye whiskey.
That's the
Is that the 1917?
1910, I think.
1910? That was whatever I bought, and it was pretty fucking cheap. They had it on sale, and it was
it's the rye. You're right.
It was less than $30.
Yeah,
it was
you're
like
right.
$25 for a bottle. Almost. It's not quite that size, but
close.
It's almost that size.
Yeah, it's close.
And I'm not big on rye whiskey, but like that was really good.
Yeah, I think it's better than this, and I like this a lot. Don't get me wrong. I like Bullet a lot, but man, Old Forester, it's the first bottled whiskey ever. Is what they say. It's good.
Is it right up there with, like, say, Buffalo Trace?
Yeah, it is a Buffalo Trace.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
Just like Eagle Rare, just like the Grandpappies. The Grandpappies are Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace makes a lot more than you think. There's There's an Eagle Rare. It's really good if you ever tried it. Then there's a Double Eagle Very Rare, and it's like really expensive, but it's really fucking good too.
Oh yeah.
Man, dude, don't get me started on the fucking whiskey, man. Oh my God. I love it, man. I love the Wellers. I love the E.H. I love E.H. Taylor. E.H. Taylor, man, is just, the taste is great. I don't know, man. Don't get me going. Dick's getting hard. Okay.
Man, I've been trying to quit smoking, so like, I know if y'all have watched, you probably noticed that like every now and then I would hit a vape. I've been doing some type of nicotine since I was like maybe 12.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
You say, and I love you. You're like my brother. You're my best friend.
I think I know where this is going.
No, I'm gonna have, it's like an intervention.
Okay.
You're my brother. You're like my best friend. You are my best friend. You say you're trying to quit smoking and vaping. And maybe you are. In your head, that's the goal you're trying to reach. But what's funny to me is you went from just vaping. You were just vaping, right?
Yeah.
To now, you're vaping.
No,
Right?
I don't vape.
You don't vape. Oh,
I don't vape.
okay. You don't vape, but you smoke
Smoke.
cigars.
I smoke. Yeah, I smoke cigars.
You dip.
I did.
Red Man. Well, it's not Red Man no more. What is it? Fucking Man.
American's best.
American's best. And what else?
Weed.
Weed. Okay. Well, yeah, but okay.
But
to me,
yeah, I
I
definitely understand that.
no. I think people try to quit dipping and smoking by vaping. I feel like you went backwards.
I did go backwards. And
Why?
let me tell you why.
Okay.
I went backwards because when I was younger, the very first thing that I started was dipping.
Okay.
I started dipping Timberwolf like chew. It wasn't chewing tobacco. It was snuff. It was like long cut snuff, or whatever you want to say. It was Timberwolf.
Yeah.
And I dipped for years. That was the
shit.
longest time that I'd ever done a substance. And like I dipped, and then I chewed for a little bit, and then at one time I was dipping and smoking, and that's when I went to vaping. When I got to vaping, this is the reason why I do what I do. It's because once I got to vaping, yeah, I loved it. I fucking loved it. It's
You get
so
more
good.
nicotine out of it. Don't you?
Yeah, and I was on the literally the highest nicotine level that you can get.
I see.
I was on the highest nicotine level that you could get, and I was going through a lot.
So in your head, you've downgraded on the nicotine.
I've downgraded on the nicotine.
But
The
I
reason why I do multiples is because chew is not enough nicotine for me.
But do you not think that the risk from chewing and smoking is worse than the vaping?
Yeah.
But you think you can
I
quit
also
those?
don't plan on I plan on quitting that as well.
Oh, okay. So you're trying to
I'm trying to go
Okay.
down. See what happened. This is my journey. So my journey into quitting vaping, I was on 50 milligram salt nic, which is as much as you can get. That's as high as you can go in nicotine. And let me tell you, that is a very high nicotine. Like if you're smoking,
What do you get out of that? It's like a head buzz or something?
well, it's
Or like a kickstart?
Yes, it's more of an addiction. It's literally
caffeine,
an addiction.
basically.
Like I would say it's 80% mental,
Wow.
20% body. But like the strongest feelings that I get is like when I wake up in the mornings, I get a strong feeling like I cannot concentrate. I can't.
Until you have it.
I can't do. Well, I say I can't do. I can do stuff, but it just does.
You're just more irritable and like.
I'm very irritable.
So it's similar to caffeine addiction, really,
Yeah,
I guess.
it's very similar to caffeine addiction. They actually said quitting smoking is hard. It's easier to quit heroin than it is to quit smoking.
Wow.
So you could have a heroin addiction and quit that easier. My uncle, he smoked for fucking well over 50 years. Smoked for well over 50 years. And he quit, I would say, his last 15 years of life. And he would tell me, he's like, man, I could smoke a cigarette this fucking long.
My uncle was like that. He quit. I think he still quit, but he quit after like 20 or 30 years, and he said even now it's still like every day it's like he wants one. He wants a cigarette. He said no day goes by he's like he don't think about it. I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, imagine that. And that's literally the very first thing that you think about when you wake up. It is the very first thing.
That's so bizarre because, like, I started smoking, I guess, when I was 16. My grandpa, he was big on the Winston Reds, and he would buy a carton of them, dude. And he would put this whole carton in this glass thing on his coffee table. So he would pour the whole carton, and a week would go by, and if he didn't do the whole carton, he would buy another carton. He'd buy a carton a week. And so sometimes he would have a surplus, and I knew he wasn't keeping track of the count of them. Yeah. So I would take a pack of them every now and then. And me and my little brother, we had these bunk beds, and there was these rafters that went between, like, you know, down. I was on the bottom bunk, so like I cut a hole in the bottom of his mattress at this bunk, and I would like put my cigarettes up there. So I fucked this girl one time, and she just left her panties at the house, and I was like 16, so I just tucked the panties up here, dude, in the top of my bunk bed. Well, my little brother was being a bitch one day. No, my mom found him or something somehow. She found my hole above here, and she found all my cigarettes. She made me smoke an entire pack of cigarettes. I threw up. Dude, I was sick as fuck. She made me smoke the entire pack of cigarettes. She had these panties, and she's just like dogging me out, like whooping my ass, dude. One of the worst days of my life. So time goes by. I get more cigarettes, and I put them back up there. I'm like, whatever. Yeah. She just quit checking. And I pushed him a little further back. Well, me and my little brother get into it one day, and he went and got a pair of my mom's panties, and tucked them up in there, right? And went and told her that I had some shit up in my bunk again. So my mom comes in there. I'll never forget this, dude. Wakes me up in the middle of the night, yelling at me. And she's freaking the fuck out. And she's like, again? Really? And I was like, what? She's like, the cigarettes? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. I was like, I'm sorry. And I knew I had the cigarettes up there. And she's like, and the panties? And I was like, in my head, I was like, there's no panties up there. There's no panties. I was like, there's no panties.
Where'd you get the panties?
So, dude, she like reaches up in there and pulls out these panties. And like, my mom's a big woman, dude. You've seen her, dude. I'm 16. She pulls these panties out, bro. They're like this. She's like, really? And like she has
Shut the fuck up.
She has to recognize as she pulls them out that they're hers. But I think she was so committed at that point, like
she was.
And she didn't. I don't know if she like didn't know that my brother had set me up, or if she thought I had took her panties and like she was even more mortified by that, thinking that was weird. Or if she really just thought I had this giant
girl
over here at the house on this bunk bed. Just fucking the hell out of her. And so, like, I'm shook because she's holding these up in front of me. She's like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, it's like a shower curtain. I don't know. I don't even tell you. You know? I was like, I don't know. And she's like whooping my ass over her panties. And I was like, what the fuck? And my little brother's over there just grinning, dude. I was like, I'm kill you. You sleep. But I'll never forget that time she beat my ass over her own panties.
That's fucked, man. She ever know that it was hers?
She had to know it was her panties, dude. You know your underwear. Yeah. But I think at that point, like, he had done told on me, and she come in there and she's committed. I think she was really just committed to, like, whooping my ass, and she pulled them out, and she had to know they were hers. And then I don't know if she thought I had stuffed her panties up there, which is fucking weird.
That's weird, yeah.
Yeah. And so, I mean, yeah, I would beat, my kid's ass if they did that. That's weird. And so maybe she just justified it as that, or maybe she didn't know they were, but like, surely she didn't think my little 120-pound scrawny ass has got Rasputia over here riding me like a goddamn stolen dirt bike.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got any more questions?
No, that was it, man.
Hey, man.
You want to wrap it up?
Let me tell you about the Aztecs real quick.
Tell me about the Aztecs.
So this is completely unrelated to,
Hang on. Go ahead.
This is completely unrelated to anything else that we've talked about during this. We kind of tried to do it a little different. We just said we're going to send it. We're just going to fucking send it.
Yeah.
So, the Aztecs, they were into, I'm pretty sure they were into, like, human sacrifice and all types of shit like that. Like, they were really weird shit. Mm-hmm. But they were also very intelligent. They were very intelligent / dumb at the same time.
Right.
They were intelligent enough to know that when somebody burns, it releases chemicals in their brain.
When their body burns?
Yeah. Like, when a person burns, like, the state that you're in, like, the panic and the shock, it releases all types of, like, stuff in your brain. As you're dying, obviously,
It's like you're in shock, basically.
Yeah. Like it's
your brain
releasing
like just...
adrenaline. It's releasing DMT. It's releasing all types of, I would assume, endorphins and shit.
Yeah, it's just like
And yeah, it's basically doing that. Well, they knew that, so what they would actually do, they would capture people, and they would. They literally believed this. They would capture people. They would burn them alive. They had to be alive. They would burn them alive. So they would have this reaction and, have a fit and send all of this stuff to their brain. Well, after they were dead and burnt, they would eat their brains. And they claimed that it gave them, like, superpowers. They claimed that eating their brains, and like it's really not that far-fetched when you think about like how healthy a liver is. The liver of a living animal is extremely healthy. Has all types of proteins and stuff like that, and also your brain is a protein.
Yeah,
like pig brain is protein, things of that nature. But they claimed that like burning these people alive and eating their brains gave them superpowers.
What do you mean, like superpowers? Like intellect or like strength?
Yeah, like intellect, like all across the board. They literally believed that this type of stuff was very beneficial to them. I'm
sure it was. It's probably like a drug.
It has to have been like
probably was like an adrenaline rush. It probably was like a euphoric. It's similar to like a MDMA, like just a bunch of endorphins.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
So imagine, like, in a way, they're kind of getting high off of, like, human brains.
Well, like the Egyptians, they would draw pictures of, like, it was like the medulla oblongata or whatever. And that's where they say the DMT comes from, like, when you die.
The pineal gland.
Pineal gland, whatever. Yeah. I was thinking about, dude, I watched Waterboy the other day, my bad. Dude, the
medulla oblongata.
Dude, my little girl was upset. Like, Joe was obsessed with it. Like, Kayla was mad because I was sitting there on the couch watching it with her, and she's like, really? And I was like, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. That's fucking crazy, dude. So they'd burn these motherfuckers and eat their brain.
They'd burn them and eat their brain, yeah. They deliberately, like, they set out to do that.
Okay. That's fucked up. Now, recently, it was local to us, actually really local to us. You can look this story up. There was a dude that was murdered. We lived next to Cheehaw Mountain. And there was this dude and his girl, and they were riding through Cheehaw. And they see these people laying on the side of the road, these two black women, and he thought they were like injured. They were laying in the ditch. So he stopped to help them. And when he got over there, this lady rolls over. She's got a gun. She points at him. Well, the dude had a gun on him. So he pulls his gun. She shoots him in the chest like twice, but he shoots her like 5 times, kills her. He bleeds out. He eventually dies. The other one gets away because this girl is trying to do like CPR on him and stuff. The other chick gets away, the other black chick. So, like, the cops are going, like, it's fucked up. They're trying to find this chick. They think she's just hiding out in the woods. So they go out there, and they come up on this camp of these homeless people that have like made this camp up. They run up on this 5-year-old black kid that's got like a fucking shotgun, and it's like this just militia out there. And I don't know what they've done about him. I don't know if there's anything they could do about him. I don't know if they stopped. I don't know what happened. But my little brother was telling me about it and said that, like, it's just been a big fucking deal. It's just fucking crazy to know that that's out there.
It's scary.
But there's probably a lot of shit like that out there. There has to be. I mean, you think about it, man. Like, the homeless people in, like, the cities or whatever, they have these camps. We've seen them.
Oh, yeah.
There was one, like by the Oxford Exchange, and it's just a homeless camp.
Right. It was a full-blown camp.
So why would there not be, like, ones that are armed? Like,
right.
And, like, out in the woods and shit. It's like, and, like, that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to, like, set people up. They would lay it on the side of the street like they were dead, get people to stop to help them, pop up with a gun, and try to rob them. And it's just crazy to me to think that kind of stuff is out there. And it's closer than you think. I mean, it's really right by our house.
Close, yeah.
Imagine camping out there and you run up on that.
That was actually the second story I was going to tell about, like, when I've been terrified the most.
Oh.
The second time I've been terrified the most, me and my daddy went hunting up on Cheehaw, up on top of the mountain. And, like, we were legit on top of the mountain. I mean, it was a far stretch back in here. And it was an evening hunt. We hunted all day and then hunted into the evening. And it wasn't too long after my dad's quadruple bypass. So, you know, I wasn't... my last experience with my dad hunting was I was texting him and he literally passed out in the tree stand while I was texting him. He was texting me and saying, like, hey, I don't feel good. And he was having basically a heart attack. And he was fucking 30, 40 foot up in this tree.
Oh, hell no.
And he goes to text me and he drops his phone because he passes out. And he passes out, and I don't know how long he was out. He was out for at least 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or maybe an hour.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
And like he said, he don't even know how long he was out. But all I know is that I climbed down and I went looking for him. I knew about where his tree stand, where he was going to set up. And like I said, it was getting kind of dark at this time, and I hadn't heard back from him. And I went back, and I tried to look for him. I couldn't find him, and it was getting dark. And dark in the woods is something completely different. It is totally different than just being on the street at night.
It's just black.
It's pitch black. There's no light. And I grabbed my flashlight. I tried to do my flashlight. My flashlight, like, the batteries was dead in it or some shit. So I got my phone out, and I'm calling Daddy. He's not answering. I'm texting him. He's not answering. And I'm wandering around here in the pitch dark, what seems like for an hour and a half. I mean, it's pitch black. Cannot see my dick in front of my face. And finally, I thought I heard something. And when I thought I heard something, like, just subconsciously, I said, okay, I heard something. I need something really loud. So I shot 3 times into the ground with my 30-06. That was what I was hunting with.
Yeah.
And I shot it 3 times into the ground, and I hollered. And then finally I heard Daddy, and we were able to meet back up.
Oh, he woke up.
Well, like, I was able to meet back up with him. He don't know how long he was out. He didn't know, like, none of that.
That's
and
crazy.
He couldn't find me. He said he was hollering at the top of his lungs, and I couldn't hear him. I could not hear him at all.
That's fucking crazy.
He said I was screaming. He said I've been screaming for the last hour and a half.
Whoa.
And I couldn't hear him. So finally I said, fuck it. You know, if he's going to find me, he'll hear this. So I shot 3 times into the ground. And that was the only way that he, like, heard me. And I only had 6 shots.
Damn.
That's all I had. Like, that's all I carried with me was 6.
That's fucking
And
crazy.
I'll tell you, it is terrifying. It is honestly terrifying whenever you climb down out of your tree and it's pitch black and you do not, you know, like, while you're in the tree stand, you can see it's daylight. You can see, and you're like, okay, I come in from this way. I know if I go this way, it leads here. And this way, I'll get fucking lost.
Yeah.
But when you come down it's completely different. It looks different.
Yeah.
You come down, you get your tree stand off, and it's all different. It's all just pitch black and tree.
Yeah.
That's all you see.
Yeah, that's fucking terrifying. When I took Dalton beaver hunting at Flint's property. He had 180 acres of pine. He told us to go down this dirt road. We went down and it went off on this little cut. And he said, I got you a four-wheeler set up. He said, drive it to the end of the trail. He said, you'll be at the river. He said, there's a spotlight on it. He said, all you got to do to kill the beaver, he's like, shine it into the river. You'll see them floating on top of the water. He's like, you shoot them. He said, leave them where they're at. He said, cut the spotlight off, wait about 10 or 15 minutes, shine the spotlight again. You'll see another one floating up. He said, shoot them. So that's what we did. We're just sitting on the side of the bank, just working, man. We'll shine the spotlight on the river. They're right here at this dam. You'll see a couple of them floating up. We'll shoot them with a shotgun. They'll die, all right? And then you cut the spotlight off, and you wait about 10 or 15 minutes. Be really quiet. You wait. You cut the spotlight back on, shine it on the water. There they are. Kill them. Because they were fucking up his pine trees, you know?
Yeah.
So we're doing that, and we're out there for about 2 hours, and I hear something like behind me. I just get this weird, creepy feeling, you know? And I was like, something don't feel right, you know? So, like, I wait. I'm shining the spotlight on the water. I don't really see nothing. And I get this urge. I was like, well, there's something about it. I just want to turn around. So I turn the spotlight around, and, like, there's this coyote, like, not even, like, 10 feet from me. He's just, like, down really low, just right there at me. I turned the spotlight around. He's just right on us, dude.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, whoa. So I had the shotgun, but I had this pistol on me, too. So I turned around and took the pistol, and I just shot at his feet, and he, like, ran off. But I was like, wow, dude. I was like, this motherfucker had been creeping on us, dude.
Creeping up.
It's weird as fuck, because I didn't hear him at all. Normally, you hear him from a distance.
Hey, you can't. I was in Auburn. I went hunting with a friend of mine a long time ago. I was 16 at the time. And he had a hunting club in Auburn that he was a part of. And it was during bow season. So that's literally all I had was just a bow.
Yeah.
So I went and I climbed up this tree. He said he sent me, quote unquote, to him and his daddy's tree, like where they killed the best deer out of. Like, he said he would put me in that tree, you know, so maybe I would, like, kill a good deer. And he said, all right. He said, you're going to walk down. He said, you're going to walk down the hill. You're going to see the creek. And he said, there's going to be a pine tree right here on the edge of the creek. He said, that's the pine tree that we sit in. It's right, you know, it's right at the edge of the creek. And you can see the creek. You can see the holler. You can see all of it. Well, it was dark, and I've never been here before, ever. Mm-hmm. And I'm not that great at bow hunting. I haven't been that much at this time. So I'm just like marching down here with my tree stand, my bow. And I find a tree. I found a pine tree on the side of the creek. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is it. I haven't seen anything where it shows where they've climbed up and down it a lot. Yeah. I haven't seen any of that. I just literally walked down here and picked a tree.
Right.
I picked a tree. I tied my bow. You know, I don't really have a thing to hook my bow to so I can climb up. So I got to tie it. I lay it down on the ground. I tie it to a rope, lay it down on the ground, and I tie it to my tree stand. And I climb up. I get to the top, and I turn around and sit down, and I reach and grab my rope. And when I reach down and grab my rope to bring my bow up. And I look, and as soon as I got to the top, there was a goddamn coyote. And I never heard him. I never even knew he was trailing me, but he was definitely trailing me.
Oh, yeah.
And he was right up under, like right where my bow was.
And, like, you'll see one, but they're never alone, ever. And there's so many of them. That's what was creepy about me. Like, when I turned around, I seen that one. I was like, how many's back there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like,
they surround.
And like you said, like you only had 6 shots. Well, in that shotgun, I didn't have a whole lot. I didn't think we was gonna see, but like maybe 6 or 7 beavers or something. You know, it's like in this dam. I didn't have a whole lot of shots, and I had this revolver on me. It had like 6 shots in it, and I was like, fuck. I was like, so I'm gonna shoot this one's feet, and hopefully it'll scare them all off. I was like, but I was thinking, like, what if they don't? You know, when they come at me, I was like, fuck. I was like, what do you do? You know?
Shit yourself.
Yeah.
You just straight up shit yourself.
Because, like, you know, you could probably take one coyote. You can take 6 or 7 of them. There's no way,
You're
dude.
not going to take 6 or 7.
No way, dude.
Not a chance. We're probably over time now, ain't we?
Nah, we're not overtime, but I think it's probably good. We'll stop right here. I think that's a good spot. If you have any more questions, like, we enjoy those. Like, it helps. It adds to it, and it gives you a chance to, like, put stuff in, you know. So if you have any more questions, ask those. We appreciate that kind of stuff. If you have any suggestions or things you'd like to hear or things you want to talk about or whatever, let us know. Like, we just want to make this better. We want to get better at this, and we want to keep this going because we enjoy this. This is fun for us because this is just organic. It's just us talking. It's really just conversation. So we enjoy these. So we're glad you do. So if you do and you want to have any suggestions or any input, you can just comment it, and we'll listen to you, man. We appreciate you guys watching. Hope you come back next time. You got anything you want to add?
Nah, bro, that's it.
All right, man. Appreciate you guys.
Won't you make love to me? Won't you make love to me?
No.
I'll buy you dinner
Okay.
and a reach around,
Dinner was fine.
but I want the reach around.
Oh, okay.